What's going on, guys? Matt Schaeffer back here with another Musaic radar and laser job for you. This one is a OEM Stealth in a brand new GT3. So let's go ahead and check it out. So you heard me say Stealth. Generally when we do these, we 3D scan the front and rear bumpers and create a stealth pod that encapsulates the laser shifter perfectly within the factory design of the bumper. So in this case, we use the Uniden R9W system. We have 4 front shifters. Again, it's going to be kind of hard to see unless I point them out. So we have 2 transmit, 2 receive here in the front bumper. Stealth pods. Always helps when the car is black, especially gloss black, so everything blends perfectly in. But looking at, again, at this bumper, not a whole lot to see. There's no shifters that stand out. We have these pods right here. We have 2 of them. It's kind of hard to get on film here, but each one of those pods is going to have a transmit and receive. I believe on this one the transmits are on the outside, is where we have them programmed. It's one of the really cool things about the Uniden R9W system. You can physically program the shifters to be transmit or receive. So we can run some tests on the road with the inside as transmit and see how it performs, and then we can flop it and have the inside be receive and the outside be transmit. So with that being said, this tested better with the transmits on the outside, jammed all the way up to the gun perfectly. We couldn't get a hit on this car. You will see that testing video here further along in the video, so stay tuned for that. The front radar receiver right here behind the front bumper. Now these rear shifters came out really dope. They look really good, blend perfectly in with that rear bumper. You see both of those pods. There's one and there's one. Fits perfectly contoured to the bumper again. Full rear bumper is 3D scanned, and these pods are developed in CAD, 3D printed out, and then we load in that IR acrylic to conceal the shifters. So looking at the back, I mean, beautiful. Can't really tell anything is here on this car. Rear radar receivers up here underneath the taillight, highest part of the bumper. Also want to point out on the front shifters here, 3 shifters versus 4 shifters. 3 shifters if you have a TX in the center, 2 receives on the side. As the car gets closer, you are going to have a hole on the car that you could pick up and get a hit off the taillight on a variable pulse rate gun like Dragon Eye. When we're doing the 2 transmit, 2 receive, the only way that you can successfully do that is to build them in a pod where the send and the receive are together, but they can't see each other. So what that means is, if you were to just double side stick 2 on that side and that side, like how people typically install it, the transmit would then blind out the receive and create a hole in the car, and the receive wouldn't be able to pick up the algorithm from the gun because it would be blinded out by the TX. So if you were to just, again, double side stick tape the 2 shifters together, it's not going to perform well. Like, you will get hits unless you make them in the pods like we do, and there's a separation wall between the TX and RX, so they cannot see each other, and it creates a tunnel effect. But again, we've done the testing in-house, and it performs perfectly up to the gun with the 4 shifters on the front of this vehicle. All right, so looking at the interior here, we always conceal the other components as well. So in this case, we made this really nice controller housing here that's all stealthed in. You can pull that back. There are magnets on the back of this piece here. The magnets are in the print on this piece, and we have the Uniden controller, and we have the master power kill switch right here. So if you need to utilize any of this, it's right here, but as you can see, just tuckers away. Completely sells into the dash there. We have the matching Alcantara suede to make it perfectly blend in with the dashboard. So up top here, you're not going to be able to see it really because there is a polarizer, but we have the display right up here behind smoked acrylic. So again, 3D printed pod, it's right there in your face. If we're to kill the power to the unit, you can see it just goes dark there. It looks like a factory display. And yeah, everything's perfectly hidden in. And that is the makeup of the system. So let's go ahead and check out to see how this thing performed. All right, this is gonna be a limited jamming on the front of the GT3, Dragon Eye full size. It's gonna be constant jamming. You can hear it's trying to get the lock. It's doing perfect right now. Doing perfect. I mean, it's doing perfect. Bro, I mean, absolutely nothing. This does have ECCM built in, which is basically the anti-jamming in this Dragon Eye. There's no detection, no nothing with this gun, with that system. Jammed it all the way up to the gun. First pass, we'll shoot it with the Dragon Eye Compact next. This is going to be constant jamming on the rear Dragon Eye full size. Here it's trying to get a lock. I mean, it's only 2 sensors, 1 send, 1 receive. Absolutely nothing. Jammed all the way up to the gun. All right, unlimited jamming, Dragon Eye Compact from the front. You can hear it's crying. You can hear it's trying. Absolutely nothing. As you can see, no reading, no jamming indications through ECCM, which is the built-in anti-jamming of this gun. Again, Dragon Eye Compact. Probably the hardest gun to beat on the market. It's going to have the tightest beam out of any gun on the market, variable pulse rate, unlimited jamming, all the way up to the gun, did perfect. Stalker XLR, unlimited jamming. We're going to jam up to the gun. So as it clicks, you can hear it trying to get that reading. When it starts to slow down, clicking, it means it's trying to get that reading. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Again, dashes all the way up to the gun. Again, constant jamming, showing you the performance that you cannot penetrate if you wanted to jam unlimited all the way up to the gun when it's right up on me. This is going to be Stalker XLR, time jamming mode, jam to kill, front of the car, 4-second buffer time. Alright, so right there, look how far away the car still is. I got his reading, 44 miles an hour. He has 4 seconds to slow down once the system first locks on the car. It's going to jam the gun for those 4 seconds, allowing him enough time to slow down to the speed limit. Car just passed me. I'm the cop. I got the reading. There's no reason to believe that anything is on that car. Because again, when a car is that far away, a lot of times it takes a few seconds to get a reading on any car. Not even with a car with jammers in it. But again, jamming system did its job. Jammed the signal for the 4 seconds, allowing him to slow down. He got the alert inside of the car, letting him know he was being hit, in this case by Stalker XLR. Gave him the opportunity to slow down to the speed limit, past the cop. Doing the speed limit, therefore, no reason to suspect anything's on the vehicle, period. This is going to be the same thing, time jamming, jam to kill on the rear of the car with Stalker XLR. So again, 4 seconds, time to slow down. I got 40 miles an hour at 303 feet. So again, just kind of shows you how the system operates from the front and the rear. It's going to be time jamming mode, jam to kill with the Dragon Eye Compact, front of the GT3. Alright, so that 4 second counter started. I got 45 miles an hour, so again, that's what it's going to look like once you do get a reading. Not sure if you can see it there. 45 miles an hour at 1,500 feet. So again, that just shows you what it looks like from the gun. But again, he had that 4-second buffer to slow down. So thank you guys so much again for following along these videos. If this is the first radar and laser video that you're seeing, make sure you check out our website, musaicdesign.com/radar. This is going to be a one-stop shop to see all the different cars that we've done. So if you don't have a GT3, you have something else and want to see if we've done that in your vehicle, same stealth type of install, see how it performs, see how it tests, go ahead and check out our website there. If you are a first timer here on YouTube, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that alert bell letting you know anytime we drop a new video. If you want to contact me for a job, here is my phone number followed by my email address. These are the 2 best points of contact for me. Make sure you follow us on TikTok. A lot of times you'll see full walkthrough videos that are shortened before they make it out to YouTube. A lot easier to edit over there. Same thing with Instagram Reels. Follow me over on Instagram. Again, these 2 spots if you want to see videos before they make it out to YouTube. And like always, guys, I appreciate the feedback, appreciate the follow, and
until next time, peace.